So this is what I usually do when I need a bolt or nut or screw or something. I've never been organized. I have like trays of junk and then I dump it out onto the table and then I find what I need maybe, and then this just sits here until it drives me crazy or I need another nut or bolt. I am incredibly disorganized. It's a wonder to me that I can get a video out the door or a project finished. And I gotta deal with this stuff. There's stuff all over the shop here, I'll show you. So today I wanna try and organize for the disorganized, and maybe you can help me. Are you like me, disorganized? So maybe we can do something together here, try and be a little more organized. Let's go. Make, fix, grow, cook. GardenFork. So what prompted this kind of cleanup binge was these cards. I was making some Henry Labrador greeting cards for friends, and I just needed open space to work. So I had to go through and clean up previous projects that I just leave laying around. Like you, maybe. You want more of a tour? Let's go. Yeah, if you need a nail, it's in there. I mean, I've got all this chain from hanging lamps up and stuff. And there's some hint of organization here, but like, what am I gonna do with these wheels? You know, that's a vegetable grow light, vegetables, okay? But I even went out and bought one of these rolling stainless steel carts, and I got hold of some crates for organization. But you know what? Crates are empty. Follow through is difficult. So let's just try and get the nuts and bolts organized, and we'll go from there. A little bit of a mess, right? Well, life is messy, so is GardenFork. But we're gonna fix this. There are kind of two ways to do this. Oh, I just dropped the prop. You know, we can go to the store, the fancy organization store, like I did, and I bought these cool, what are these, buckets, trays, holders to go on a pegboard. Do you see them on the pegboard? No, they're still in the container that I bought them in. There's not even room on the pegboard. Could I get that in there? Will that? Oh, that's how they're supposed to work. I don't know, do you buy stuff and then the organization stuff and think, oh, I'm gonna be organized now, and then you're not? That's okay, because you and I are alike that way. I think there's a lot of people like that, where we feel compelled to be organized and we're genetically not organized. My other organizational challenge is I'm visually oriented. I need to see stuff to know where it is, as evidenced by, I love magnetic holders. If you need a drill bit, I got them. And like the pegboard, when I can't get this back off again, by the way. Like, people are like, oh, just put them in boxes. If it's in a box, I don't know it's there. That's just how I am. You could put important stuff in here and put on a shelf. I'll forget about it. I'll be like, you know. And I have these wheels, and I'm like, I had them on a project. I took the thing apart. Where do I put these so I remember I have them? That kind of hurt. So here's what I'm gonna try today. You come along for the ride, help me figure this out. Clear containers. Recycled, clear containers. I didn't have to buy anything. I just, like, this is pesto from the store. Still smells like pesto a little bit, but we're gonna try and organize with clear containers and clear bags. Ready? The hardest part of a project is just getting started for me, so making this video was kind of what got me started doing this, and just a general frustration with, these are lag bolts I have from many projects, and I have to go to the store and buy one when I'm like, I have one, but I don't know where it is. So now I'm gonna kind of visually know where they are, and that label won't come off. So, but it's clear enough that I can see what's in here. But I really want to be more organized, but I've also realized that there is a beauty in messiness. There is a certain, I look at things differently than, that's a really long one, than those organized kind of people. And I think creative people are kind of hot messes. I just kind of think out of the box a lot of times. People are like, well, let's do this. This is why I can't work in the corporate world, because it's so, I have worked there and I behaved myself. But I think it's okay to be a mess. It's just that the mess starts to get to me. I can't afford to hire someone to clean up my messes. So we're gonna do this. And I feel better already. I actually just feel better making a video with you about this. There is a concept called 1% infinity. I'll link to this. This is from P.S. I Love You on medium.com. But let me read this, and it really clicked in my head. 1% infinity. It means setting a goal to improve 1% over and over again forever. 1% is not very much. It really isn't. It's tiny. The goal is to improve every day, period. The idea of 1% infinity was the start of what has become a near obsession for me with small goals, teeny tiny goals, teeny tiny life-changing goals. I just want to clean this up, and that I'll feel better after I do this. So yeah, this is a video about Eric trying to be organized, but I think my message is a little bigger. I hope it is. But if you just make incremental steps, it adds up. And this, it might look like a hot mess, but this is a big step, or a tiny step, depending on if you look at the whole picture of the wreck of a shop. But yeah, so me making this for you has helped me tackle that. And when I see this clean, I will feel really good. So once I learned about 1% infinity, it kind of, this light bulb went off in my head. I heard on a podcast from Food Blogger Pro, of all places, and I was like, oh, I don't always need to make giant steps, little steps. And little steps can lead to me making this video for you, which is really kind of a therapy video for me, because look what happened. That's a tiny step, or a big step. I mean, if you look at the bigger picture of the hot mess, yeah, I got one surface clean, but to me, that's a big step, because I have kind of a vision forward how to go. So how are you going? Will you let me know in the comments? What's your kind of tiny steps? What's your world like? What's your big mess you got to clean up? Start. If you just start, it goes. It might be just 1% a day, but in 100 days, that's 100%, right?